Rise and shine, everybody. Hi there, it's Roseann White from Live Fit here in Scottsdale, Arizona. Fitness expert and holistic wellness educator for Lifepro. Welcome to our Easter Bunny Burn workout. I hope you're up with me today. It's the day before Easter and very early here, 7 a.m. in Arizona, 10 o'clock East Coast time. So you've had your coffee, hopefully had a little bit of breakfast, and you're ready to move. This is going to be a pretty intense workout. Not for the faint of heart, but don't let that scare you off saying, well, not for me. I want you to move with me, do the best you can with what you got. Start slow, take your time, maybe no weight at all, smaller range of motion. But I want to inspire you to move your body in ways that are out of your comfort zone. All my exercise programs are designed for people over 50, and I know you've got issues in your tissues. I get that. I work with people all the time like that, but I want you to feel that as you do this, this is practice, and with consistency, you get stronger, you improve, you feel better. So we can step into summer with confidence. And speaking of that, I'm going to be starting a new series tomorrow, Sunday, for 4 weeks, getting your body ready for summer. Whether it's just getting sleeveless, wearing shorts, maybe putting on that two-piece bathing suit, whatever it is for you, whatever your summer goal is, let's start Sunday. And we've got about 8 weeks to work these exercises. It's a 4-week program, but we're just going to, I'm going to take you through it for 4 weeks, and then you'll have a plan for the next month to go to be ready for summer. So welcome everybody. I want to just check to make sure, in fact, I am live. So give me a few minutes. You know how we have to do this every time. And in the meantime, if you are joining me, and I see I have some people on there, type in the chat. Come on, say hello. Let me know where you're tuning in from. I'm going to talk a little bit more while I'm getting everything organized. I see I am live. Yes, that's great. I've got the JumpTrack. You don't have it? No worries. I'm going to give you an option. I've got the Horizon Balance Trainer. Don't have it? Don't worry. I'm going to give you an option. Vibration plate. Most of us have that. So anything I'm doing, if I'm doing it on the JumpTrack and I'm bouncing around, you could be on the floor, marching in place. If your platform allows you, some of these are not as stable, but maybe you're just going to do your I call this the running man. Totally fine to do that, moving your arms. You don't have to go fast, you don't have to go hard, but if you're confident, if your plate allows you, kick it up. Balance trainer, we're talking all about balance here, so many of these moves will be a little more challenging, but also on the vibration plate. Again, it's your practice, listen to your body, breathe. Breathing is so important. I did a 4-part yoga series, and I talked about the breath. Breath is so important. We've got to use it to get oxygen through our body and hydrate. I've got my hydrolyte there. I've also got another bottle of water here. I want to have water handy to sip on. Okay, I see again. Oh, there's 4 of you guys on one station, I see. Let me get on to Lifepro's channel just so I can share this with the VIP. This is on the business page. And I'm going to move it over, hopefully, with any luck, to the VIP page so you guys can see it too. Group. Let's make sure this is true. Yeah, technology is kind of crazy for me. I mean, not really. I use it all the time. However, when it comes to this, yeah. All right, join me now. Lifepro group, share. Okay, that should do it. Okay, guys. So here's my plan. Here's the game plan. I always got to have a game plan. This is probably going to be about 20 plus minutes. I've only really got 6 intervals. However, there are 3 different things. We're going to do vibration plate, balance trainer, and JumpTrack. The JumpTrack is going to be just full cardio. I'm not using any weights. Vibration plate and balance trainer, I will use weights. If you don't have weights yet, grab a resistance band, okay? You can always use it for your bicep curls and tricep work. You can do it for your push-outs and reach up. You can just hold on to it for resistance and pull. But this is a great tool to have. But I really encourage you, it is so important to lift weight, and I want you to get it heavy when your joints are ready for it. And it takes a while to get those joints strong enough. So don't push heavy weight unless your joints are ready. There will be a rest. There'll be a 30-second rest between, because I want you to work really hard, but I want you to recover all the way. That means bringing heart rate down, because we're going to be pumping some muscles, okay? So let's begin. I've chatted enough. I see I got a bunch of people on. Again, if you're watching, get up. Yes, get up. And if there's some things on the vibration plate that your balance is like, ooh, kind of challenging, no excuse. Stay on the floor and get used to these moves. Then eventually stand on your plate without vibration, do the moves. Then add vibration, okay? So we build up our confidence and our muscles. All right, I'm gonna start my timer so it keeps me on track. That's really important that we do that. And I think timers are really, really important to have. Let's see, timers. Oh, give me a second here. I use an interval timer that actually, it's a free app that you can download. So if you want more information about that, just type it in the chat. And I will send you the link on that. Oop, it just came off. Hold on a second. Okay, there we go. We are rocking and rolling now. Okay, guys, get on your vibration plate, get on your JumpTrack, get on your balance trainer. I'm going to go manual speed. I've got the Waver. It gives me 15 minutes here, so I don't have to worry about turning it on and off. I also have a pad. I'm going to need that eventually because I'm going to do some plank push-ups. I'm going to set my Apple Watch to cross training because I got a lot of stuff going on here, and we're going to start. Okay, breath work. Inhale, exhale. Bend your knees. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, do it again. Breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. Side bend, left and right. Exhale, soft knees. I'm bending one knee more than the other. So as I bend to my left knee is bent more. I bend to my right knee is bent more. And I just want to do this to get my hips to also open up on the sides because we're going to be doing a lot of squatting, lunging. Breathe into this. I've done a couple on each side. And then come back and let's stir the pot. Pelvic circles, belly contracting, back muscles contracting, internal obliques contracting, external obliques contracting, getting all those foundational core muscles woken up, and reverse it. Big breath in and out. I went to the grocery store yesterday to buy a few things, and I had to go down the candy aisle, and thankfully they were out of black jelly beans. We got a bag a couple weeks ago, and we still have them because we're really only doing 10 at a time. But man, love those jelly beans. What's your favorite kind of jelly bean? What color do you like? Type that in the chat, let me know. One more that way. Okay, so let's just go a little bit of ankles. I like to do toes, ankles, knee, and hip. These are some of my foundational warm-ups I do. Anytime I'm doing a workout on my plate, reverse it, but they can just be foundational moves to get you going during the day. All my weight is on my right leg, and I'm making movement all the way from my toes to my hip. Transfer your weight, use your breath. I've got shoes on for this because I like to be on the rebound or the JumpTrack with shoes on. I like to be on my balance trainer with shoes on just because I'm doing so much different work. I'm just being real, kind of feeling more supportive like that. That's just, but you can do it barefoot if you're up for it, okay? I don't want you to think you can't do it. But I want you to also feel, if I'm going too fast, slow down. It is your road, it is your ride. Okay, we've got about 2 more minutes. So let's go into our first kind of deep knee bend and drop down. Drop your head, take a breath in. Pull your belly up first into your spine. Roll up, stack up, reach up. And now put your grab your elbows and do a baby back bend. Look up. So my chin is not lifting, it's my eyes looking up. My head is supported with my arms. And we'll do it again. Tuck the chin. There's a fist distance under my chin. I'm not jamming my chin. And then I roll down and hang here. I'm going to shake the shoulders. Take a breath in. My feet are about hip distance. Pull your belly button up in first. As you exhale, stack your spine. Once you're stacked, reach up. Grab onto elbows. Push the head back into the forearms. Bend your knees softly and lift your chest, lift your heart, lift your eyes to the sky. Breathe into that stretch. And then we'll just do one more side stretch, more for my lats and triceps, not so much for my hips. Getting that little extra stretch in shoulders. One more. Legs, I'm not bending my knees so much on this one. Both knees are soft, but I'm not favoring the bend of the knees. Take your hands behind your back. Interlace from the back. I like to show you this. Push your palms together. If your shoulders are tight, that's not so easy. But make it your goal to get palms together and straighten your arms, bend them. Exhale, push the palms together and lift the chest. One more time before we start our exercises. Okay, grab a sip of water. I've got to adjust my camera here. Okay, so we're going to go, like I said, 1 minute piece. I'm going to start with 5-pound weights. Okay, I call these my bunny hops. Bend the elbows. Okay, I'm going to come over to the side and side. I call them like bunny hops, bunny ears. Okay, so when my weights are over, I've got my ears up, my bunny ears up. I'm not going very fast. I have a little baby side squat here. Abs are working. We're going to do this for about 30 more seconds. I never bring my elbows all the way down, but on the next interval, I'll show you some option on that. You don't have to use weights for this. The first set might be just the warm-up, right? Good. One more each way. And bring it down. Okay, you've got 30 seconds. So in that 30 seconds, just create some movement, swing. 30 seconds. Let the heart rate come down. Recovery is important. Now I'm going to do that same thing on my balance trainer, okay? Meaning, it's going to be a little less stable. You can stay on your platform and do it, or balance trainer. I got to rearrange the furniture a little bit. Okay, let's go. Grab your weights. Stand on the top. Find your bunny ears. Okay, I'm bending my elbows down and I'm coming up. I'm elbows to the ribs. I'm coming up. It's a deeper squat. Inhaling and exhaling. I drive the elbows down. I press them up. I've got to find my balance here. Alternating. Sit back. Drive it up. So you've got to really feel your feet on the balance trainer. It's quality movement, controlled movement. Elbows down. There's a little break in my shoulders, and I drive it up. Exhale up. 10 more seconds. I think I got time for one more each side. Up and up. Awesome. Okay. 30-second recovery. Grab some water. Can you hear me huffing and puffing? It's getting all the lactic acid out. I'm not really anaerobic at all. My heart rate's 115. But those first few minutes of working, we're pushing a lot of metabolic waste out. Okay, so this is my interval of jumping for a minute. Okay, this is on my JumpTrack. If you don't have the JumpTrack, okay, you're on your balance trainer. You don't have that, you're on your platform. okay? Strong arms. You've got, or on the floor. Maybe you want to even jump with it when you're on the floor. Ladies and gentlemen, jump every day. Good for your bones. And the balance trainer or the JumpTrack or the plate make it more fun, right? Give it big jumps, pump your arms. Moving some lymph, of course. It's all about that lymph, right? That's all we're talking about these days. Lymph, lymph, lymph. That means just move. No magic to it. That was your minute. Bring it down. Okay, just shake things out. Let the heart rate come down. Whatever it takes. You can go a little side to side. You can stand on your vibration plate, okay? Side to side. Whatever you want, okay? Feels good to do it. My next interval, I'm gonna go into some lunges with carrot curls. I gotta make it a theme, right? So you're gonna grab your 5-pound weight or 10-pound weight. Depends on how you feel. I'm going 10s, okay? So I'll start with my left arm so you can see it. I'm on a diagonal, okay? I'm gonna go into a hammer curl, and then when I land my foot straight arm, I want your tricep to work. So let's do this. Okay, let's go. Up and down. Exhale. Fist distance under the chin. It's a moment of balance and bicep contraction. And straight arm. I don't want that arm to swing. Elbow is glued at the side. If you don't know what that means, take a towel under your armpit and squeeze it. Okay, I'm gonna only do this for 30 seconds on this side, and then we're gonna switch, okay? Find your form, exhale. Land back, soft landing, up. There's some balance here. I'm on the diagonal on the plate. Makes it a little more challenging. Kick back that arm straight like your leg and lift. Chin, again. I can't emphasize that enough. That chin popping affects your neck, which affects your lower back. It's a big error I see people do. And release. Okay, you've got 30 seconds. Stay on your plate. Stretch those forearms by fingertips down. Gentle pull. Okay, get those triceps. Give it a hug. Roll your shoulders out. Okay, balance trainer. Back to those 10 pounds. Okay, here I go. Here you go. You can even do a regular bicep curl and extension. Okay, come on up and down. Exhale. Pushing everything in to this heel. A lift of my floor leg. Straighten your arm, guys. Super important. Let's get bis and tris here. Belly tight on this. One more. Okay, so I didn't do a hammer curl, I did a bicep curl, but I'm calling them carrot curls because it sounds more festive. Exhale. I'm bringing my head over my knee, but my spine is in line, hinging at the hips. Push into the heel. Exhale. Woo, this side is giving me a little run for my money here. And release. Okay, shake it out. Vibration plate. You can put forearms, fingertips down here, wrists down, stretch them out, shoulders back. Okay, heart rate's at about 125, 130 for me. I'm aerobically burning calories. But let's grab a sip of water. Now, here's your cardio blast, 1 minute. I'm gonna go into some jumping jacks. Okay, here's the option. If you're not there, you're jumping jack here, here, ooh, challenge, okay, or here. Okay, there's your challenge. or on the floor doing good old military style jumping jacks, or your balance trainer, this is what I want you to get your heart rate up. So let's work it. Less than 20 seconds. You've got this, so use it. In 15 seconds, we'll cool down and start our third interval. I love this jump track. I never thought I'd say that. Only because I had a balance trainer once. Something like that wasn't that great. I got bored. So I realized there's so much more things you can do. It's fun to do it. Okay, here's our next one. We're gonna go into some rotation, okay? Grabbing your weight. I'm doing my 10-pounder. 30 seconds on each side. Put a left foot on, weight over, and we chop. Okay, we've got our chops here. I'm looking down at the floor the whole time. If you want to add on to it, knee up, chop, leg up. Knee up, chop. It's a little more challenging. I'm more about the twist though. Get that rotation, pull it back, punch it down, pull it back, exhale. Last one. Changing my grip. Left hand up, right hand down, over my left shoulder. Breath in, exhale. You can look up, but then look down over your foot. Abdominals, pull them in. 5 seconds. One more. Good job. Okay. My waver shut off. I'm going to put it on again while I'm in my cool down. I'm going to set it out here, preparing for the next move. Okay. Want to stick with that weight you got? Great. Let's do it. Okay. Take it over. Press. You want a challenge? Lift your heel that's on the floor. Oh, yeah. That makes that foot and leg on the balance trainer work harder. I don't know if I like that. I'm going to keep it down. It's hard enough. Breath in. I've got 10 pounds. 2 hands are holding, so 5 in each. One more. Okay, reverse it. Left hand up, right hand down. There's my grip change. And chop. Working the waistline. Whittle it away. Keep your knee over your ankle in line with your toes. When I turn my shoulders under my chin, and then I try to get my other shoulder under my chin. That's a challenge. One more. Release. How you guys liking this? Heart rate's up, right? Oh yeah. Okay, we got 30 seconds. Relax. Let's enjoy this. Okay, my vibration played out. So just rotate. Whatever feels good for you. Breathe. Big breath. In. Out. Fresh air in. All that metabolic waste out. Okay, speaking of twisting, on my jump track, I'm going to twist. Elbows one way, knees the other way. On your vibration plate, twisting. Or, okay, make it strong. Make it more cardiovascular. I'm bending one knee, then the other. Got it? I'm not going to do balance train, or balance train on this. I like those two options. Plate or jump track. Get a big push into the heels on the jump track. Yeah, you've got under 15 seconds. Feels so good on the spine. My head's forward. I'm not turning my head. All right. That got the heart rate up, didn't it? Easy cool down here. Bring it on down. A little side to side. Next one, heart rate can come up quite a bit depending on your option. Burpees. Yeah, I know. Not for the faint of heart either. But you know how critical this is that you can push yourself up off the floor? So important. I can make it really complicated, but I'm not. This is as easy as it gets. Stand up, reach, hands, step back, plank. Want to do a push-up? Come down, press up. Bring it in, and jump. That's option one. Option two, both legs. Push up, no knees. Jump forward. Okay, there's your options. Let's continue on. You can do 30 more seconds of this. Squat. Up. Oh, I forgot my push-up. And up. Look forward, push up. And jump. That'll get your heart rate going. All right, heart rate comes down. Again, I can't emphasize enough. Ladies, I challenge you. Do up to, now that's a thought. Push-ups. I'd like you to try for a goal, 5 a day. You might start on your knees. You might start against a wall. But 5 a day. On the platform, oh so good, right? Okay, next one, balance trainer. Same deal, or vibration plate. I'm turning my balance trainer, can you see it? Okay, let's do it. Out, out, in, reach. Out, out, in, reach. Shoulders are over your wrists. Out, in, reach. Let's add that push-up. Knees or toes. This thing's in my way. Okay. Squat. Look forward. Push. Jump. I know my breathing's obnoxious. I want yours to be too. Ooh, yeah. Ooh. Good job. Oh, yeah, heart rate, 144. I'm digging it. I'm in my 75, 80%, 75. Optimal fat burning zone. If you don't know what that means, I need a rest, sorry. If you don't know what that means, optimal fat burning zone, back in February, I did 4 weeks in heart rate training. First week, find that video. If it's not on YouTube yet, I promise you, they're working on it. Okay, they're gonna get it on there. Okay, here's our cardio. I'm gonna just jog. You can do it on the floor or on the balance trainer, bring your knees up, okay? Oop, I gotta tie my shoe. Keep jogging. Anyhow, email me, message me, okay? You can up, down, down. You can do it here, okay? Different ways. But learn what your fat burning zones are, specific to your age and your resting heart rate. Makes a big difference than just the generic charts. Okay, rest. I'm just gonna hang out here. All right, I have 2 more. Actually, I've got 1 more. I'm gonna do 1 more. I said 6, I lied. It's 5 because I'm looking at the clock. And I want this to be under 30 minutes. So here's what we're gonna do. You're gonna grab whatever weight you like. I'm going for 10. Okay, core strength here. You're here. Okay, you're gonna squat down, reach, squat down, press, squat down, push. Oof. Drive it forward, drive it up. Up. Right from the chest, like a chest press. Then a military press. Stay with me. Even if your range is small, okay, it's okay. But get deep. Oop, forward, deep. So you can see my elbows touch my thighs and I push out. Elbows touch the thighs, reach up and relax. Yeah, I've got to teach a yoga class at one of the country clubs nearby. So I'm gonna have to limit my time here, which is fine. You don't want a long, boring workout, right? Who does? No one does. How was that 10 pounds? Challenging? Good. I'm glad to hear that. All right, set it up. Going 10 again. Balance trainer. Whew. You can do it on the JumpTrack too, by the way, if you don't have a balance trainer. And you can have the ball between your knees to help you. Okay? We're gonna squat, up, squat, push forward. Woohoo! Yeah, baby. Talk about counterbalancing in your glutes so you don't fall over. And lift. Notice how slow I'm going. There's a reason for that. It's the balance trainer. Balancing. I'm working so much more inner thighs on this, hugging my heels in so I don't bow my knees out. One more time, press it up. Ha! Done. Good job. Sustaining my heart rate. Love it. Okay. Let's take it down here. Okay. Let's just go ahead. No, let's do one more interval. Yeah, let's kick it up. Last one. Scissor switch. Okay, I'm doing that for 30 seconds. Then I'm gonna go out and in for 30. Do it on single leg on your balance trainer. Out, in. Squeezing my, it's not a big jump out, I'm squeezing in. Pressing my hands in. Slap your thighs. Zip it up. And you are done. Awesome work, guys. Let's spend the next 4 minutes stretching it out, bringing it on home. You did amazing. Let me tell you, this calorie burn is going to continue throughout your day. Slide your hands down. Take a breath in and out. Tuck your tailbone, not your chin. So my cat-cow looks like this. Tuck and arch. Okay? I'm keeping my shoulders focused and stable. Lower body, abdominals pull in. Then I let them hang out. Pushing my butt back. Now tuck it. Abs. I'm not using my glutes, although they have to do a little bit of work. Now roll yourself up. Take a big breath in and out. Big wax on, wax off. 3 more minutes. Let's bring it home. Interlace your fingers. Press back, just like we started. Take a big breath in and out. So I'd like you to sit on your platform. If it's too hard for you, put a towel underneath or a pad. We're gonna take legs to one side and come on over for a mermaid stretch. and then switch. When I come over, I want my left hip down, my left arm up, and relax your right shoulder. You can put your hand on your ribs so you can feel that stretch. Good. And then rotate, look over your shoulder, and then the other way. Let's swivel those legs. This is a bit deep internal and external rotation in the hips. Important, super important. Okay, we're gonna side bend over away from your stable hip. Oh, stretch, take your head, push it over, not forward, but push it over. And then open it up, keeping this hip down as you reach. Remember, you can hold on here, so you have to anchor into your hip. And then rotate, look over your shoulder, de-rotate, look over the other shoulder, twist, lift your heart, and then come back in. I got 2 minutes. Feet together, knees apart, big inner thigh stretch to lift the heart. Reach up, take your hands behind you, fingertips pointing in, lift the chest, extend the spine, lifting the heart, open up the knees. Hold on, cross over, lift the chest, pull your chest up. Fingertips are hugging the platform. You're kind of fighting that. It wants to take you forward, but you're pushing up and away. And let this knee just drop out. Don't force it. Feels good. Grab behind the thigh and the shin. I'm not pushing down on this knee. I want it to naturally release. No stress in that. Just 1 more minute, guys. Stay with me, okay? Uncross. I'm grabbing on. I'm rolling back. Then I'm going to lift. My pelvis comes forward. My heart lifts up, not my chin. Feel that stretch. Start walking your foot in. Once you got it, you like it. I like shin. It's a little challenging, but keeps everything stretching so good. Take a big breath in and out. Perfect. Platform just came off. So my platform was on for 30 minutes total. My watch says the same thing. I try to keep it under 30. There's pieces, parts, play with them. I did a lot of moves, didn't I? Yeah. And you're gonna thank me later. I got about 172 calories already burnt on this. I hope you feel fantastic. Whatever stage of fitness you are in, there is always something you can do. Consistency is the key to success. Okay, guys, thanks for joining me. See me tomorrow, 7:30 my time, 10:30 your time. We're gonna have a 4-part series, getting your body ready for summer. And I'm gonna be using a lot of dumbbells, okay? So if you don't have them, you might wanna invest in them. Strong muscles, avoiding any fractures in your hips and all those other body parts. Bones hug muscles, keep you strong. That's all I got for now, guys. Have an amazing day. Make sure you're gonna eat. Ladies, within a couple hours, eat some protein. Guys, within the next half hour, get some protein in, get some fats, get some fiber. It's not just about protein. Balance your macros. Need to know more about that? Type it in the chat. Maybe I'll do a series on balancing your macros. People don't understand. What's a macro? I can tell you. See you later. Have a great day.